Guild or Gilead or GILD for Tango Calling Stocktwits. Look at this beast. Look at that, man. Whoa. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stage 2. And then you could say, Pat, there's no way you could enter those. There's always entry points. And that's why stage analysis, it's good for swing rules, but never underestimate a stage 2 breakout, especially on the monthly chart. Sometimes they don't pan out, but when they do and they ride and you're emotionally strong and you're able to ride those stage 2s and you don't care about the news. Look at that here. Stage 2, 3, 4, small stage 4, breakdown right here. Back into stage 1, breakout here, crazy breakout. You could probably get in on the pullback around here, but you knew because of monthly defined resistance, you knew that you'd have some resistance here. Sellers coming in, hitting some higher up resistance, sellers coming in, but still you're grinding through, moving sideways, catching up to the 12-month moving average. And then off this base, which was probably a good entry here because it's a monthly chart, once you get over those all-time highs, it just exploded. Look at that. No closes below that 12-month moving average. Wow. And right here. That closed right here. So that's either you would have entered here or on the pullback, on the breakout here. And after that, off you go to the races. Beautiful, 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 beautiful stage 2 on the monthly candle chart, guys. We've been holding that for many years. But where we are today, top broke down right here. Buyers trying to come in, sellers coming in, hitting that monthly defined support, turn resistance, declining to a monthly average. All the symptoms here, they're happening here. Beautiful stage 4 until you close above here. And then you're starting to reverse the trend back into a stage 1 on the monthly candle chart. And we are starting to establish monthly defined resistance. Had a hard time continuing back and staying into that stage 1, even going back into a stage 4 here. Closed below monthly defined support, but came back up. But still, there's a breakdown here. Multiple levels, still below a declining 12 moving average, guys. So this is not into a stage 3 anymore. This is this into a stage 4. Not that you could enter right here. Ideally, you want to close below here and really make sure you're on the downtrend. Then you get a vacuum all the way back down to these lows. So trend, monthly chart, it's downwards right now. You'd have to get back above the 12-month moving average to even consider an eventual stage 2, and then you want that to be inclining. So this seems to be a repeat of this, but what you want is you want to look for this if you want to go long, these type of scenarios right here where you got the momentum. Okay, let's go in on the weekly. Wow, look at that. Red. Underperforming the SPX. Declining 30 average. And not looking super duper good, guys. So right here, you're below Ichimoku cloud defined resistance. Below declining 30-week moving average. Pulling back up. Going back down. There's some support here. So you really got to wait. This could go back up. But you're still into a stage 4 on the monthly chart. Embryonic, if you want to not take any chances, you want to get through that monthly defined support right here. And same thing on the weekly. You're in a stage 4, but you don't have the total weight of evidence in your favor. You really want to make sure that you're out of that next line of resistance support to really have a coasting down ahead. This is the last wall to go through before Jai-Lead could really have a hard time and could actually be going back down, guys. If you want to play the bull scenario, well, you could expect you want to go back up above that 30-week average, and now that resistance is turned support. Starting to get a flattening, inclining 30-week average. You want to go out of the Ichimoku cloud. Here's, get my drawing tools. Resistance turns support, and then at these places right here, inclining 30-week average. This is probably where you're going to enter, but you're far away from that. You really want all those weak hands, those weak sellers. You want them to take their profits, get out of there, and you want to ride it when everybody forgot about the stock. So right now, not super duper constructed technically, more closer to a stage 4 breakdown than a stage 2 breakout. Do we have signs? Do we have some bullish divergence or bearish divergence? Let's check it out on the weekly. I like that. It's the it gives you a lot of room, a lot of good gas tank when you get divergence. Higher lows, lower highs or highs. No, so it's actually, when you see that, no divergence like that, it's really the market's indecision. You could be coiling a little bit and then you could explode on either side. Nothing to see here, no clues. Monthly chart, just to get some perspective. And you see here, you're in the long-term power band. You don't want to go long when you're here. You want to go long when you pierce through, at least here. Want to start going above here before you even consider. So that's why I say on the weekly, you're going to need the price action to return around, go back above that the 30-week moving average. So there's a lot of time to build up. And when it crosses over here and you go through these different levels and you get back into the bullish power zone, here is where you want to be for that nice meaningful stage 2. And look at that. You see here when we had that crazy ride up on the monthly chart, you're already here starting to stay up above, and then when you really decide to stay back above, that's when you had the beautiful ride. So this is more somebody who want to short. You're in a better position here to short than to go long from this level right here. So that's how I check that out. All right, Jai-Lead. This could actually be breaking down. And if you want to play long, then at least wait for the fast stock on the monthly to start crossing over important levels right here and go on the other side. All right. Hope you enjoyed this one. Ciao, guys.